seashell project with all the seashells that I collected on our trip to South Carolina. It was Evie's first beach trip. She absolutely loved the ocean, and I collected so many seashells. And so I went to Goodwill yesterday for the seashell project, and I really have like this vision in my mind of where I want to create, and I hope I can execute it really well. But this is everything that I got from Goodwill yesterday for the seashell project, and I'm going to show you. First, I found this little number. It's got like the floral cutouts, and I just immediately loved this for the project. And I wasn't sure what this was. I thought it was like a flower sifter, but it's definitely not. It was $1.99, but I can totally see this for my project. Then on a completely separate aisle, I found another one of these. And if I have enough seashells, I definitely could make 2 of the same. And then when I got home, I actually looked up what this was. And these are actually hookah wind covers. I have no idea what a hookah wind cover is, but I thought I could upcycle these and turn these into something really beautiful, hopefully. This is a hear me out situation, but I thought this strainer would be perfect for my project as well, and you're just gonna have to stick around and see, but I don't know if I have enough seashells. I can definitely try to make something really cool out of this. So awesome for my seashell project, and I already have a vision for this. It was $1.99, and you're just gonna have to stick around once again to see what I turn this into, but this is really awesome as well. So now let's get started with my project. Here are all the seashells that I collected. Let's get to work. Okay, it took me a while to find the perfect shell to put on top of this that covers this hole completely, but I think this one's gonna do. I'm gonna use hot glue and Gorilla Glue to glue the seashell down. Okay, so then what I did was I bought a packet of, this is like a light bulb socket, but what I really needed was the inside, which was this part. Oh gosh, it's not focusing. Okay, so I needed this part. So all I did was I unscrewed this gold thing from inside the socket. Sorry, this is horrible video quality, but just trust me, I unscrewed it and I got this part. I wasn't sure how to purchase just one of these. I bet you I could probably find it, but I don't know, I couldn't find it. So I got one of these, and what I'm gonna do first is actually I'm going to glue this into the shell like this. So I'm gonna use Gorilla Glue and hot glue. In with Gorilla Glue, and I have Gorilla Glue and also my hot glue gun. I'm just putting glue there. I actually need another glue stick. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to try to see how I want this. Just glue it into the shell. Oops, can't see. Okay, so now it is glued down. I'm holding it. Hopefully it stays like so. It's not staying so far. I'm gonna put more glue. The inside doesn't matter. I don't care what the inside looks like. I'm just putting as much glue as possible. and lots of glue. Lots and lots of glue. It doesn't know what to focus on over here because I got such a huge mess over here. And now I'm gonna glue it. See how the socket is here? Now I'm gonna stick the socket in, and then now I'm gonna glue down the shell to the top. You see? All right, now got my Gorilla Glue. And I'm gonna put it just around the edges. This is where the glue is gonna get a bit messy. I'm going all around the edge of the shell. Okay. And now I'm gonna go with the hot glue as well. I'm just going around the outer layer of the seashell. Oh my gosh, I'm not even in frame, sorry about that. I'm just going around the outer layer of the seashell with this hot glue now. We want her on there good, and now I'm gonna try to stick it in and hold, and blow, and hold, and blow. So sorry about the lighting. I don't know what I'm doing over here. Okay. She's actually on there pretty well, if I do say so myself. Okay. And while that's settling in, now I'm going to solder some holes on the top. I'm gonna solder 4 holes on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So with my soldering iron, I have to find that. Okay, I got my soldering iron. This thing gets really, really hot. Yeah, I'm gonna plug her in. Okay, just plugged the soldering iron in, and she's gonna get really, really toasty. So I'm gonna keep holding it because I don't want to burn anything. Meantime, I should probably take off this Goodwill sticker. $1.99 for this hookah wind cover that I'm gonna upcycle. Oh my gosh, I hate these stickers. They're so sticky and they never come off. I do have Gooby Gone if it doesn't come off well, but it looks like it's okay so far. Come on, work with me. Work with me. Okay, I got these hooks, and I just want to see how big the hook is. Okay, so there's 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is why I want to solder 4 holes up here, so I can turn this into like a hanging thing, you know? So I need to see how big these holes are to see how big of a hole I need to solder. Okay, I think I got it. Now I'm going to, oh, it's really hot now. So now I'm gonna solder some holes up here. I'm just gonna press down. I don't even know if it's gonna work. Hopefully it does. Just gotta be patient and let it kind of melt the metal. If not, I do have a hand drill as well, which would probably work better, but I wanted to try this first because it's worked well for me before in the past on metal. Can't really see. I'm just twisting it. I had to call for backup. We're in the garage. I'm gonna have him drill 4 holes because the soldering iron was not working.
What size?
Hang on 1 second. Slowly but surely. Good job,
I
good
gotta
job.
go through bigger bits too. This is just the start.
Okay.
No?
What do you mean no? No? Okay, we did it. So that actually took a little bit of creativity, but we finally got them to hook through. We had to drill, oh, Evie, sorry. We had to drill a hole at the top. Oh, Evie keeps touching the camera. We had to drill a hole at the top as well as the side so the hook can hook through. And the seashell is there. I also had drill a bunch of tiny little, oh my gosh, the focus is horrible. Drill a bunch of tiny little holes down here. And that's where I'm gonna use the fishing line to put through those. Okay, it's the next day and this is what we have so far. I have these, these are, I don't know what these are called, but I'm going to hook them through all these tiny little holes after I put fishing wire through these things, and then I'm gonna hook it onto this using these pliers. I moved to the backyard because it got too hot in the front yard, but what I did is I took a piece of fishing wire, oh my gosh, it's not focusing, and I just strung it through one of these gold things, and I just evenly pulled the two pieces through. Sorry, it's not focusing. This is such a bad quality video, but hopefully you guys still get the point regardless. But okay, so I have this gold piece and this fishing wire strung through. And then I'm going to start adding these beads. Focus. These beads that I got from Amazon and Hobby Lobby. Look at these gorgeous beads. So pretty. In a little bit. Here's my progress. Perfect. I have everything hooked. It's a little bit more tedious than I wanted it to be, but I started off with one single bead. Let me zoom in. And then I'm just hooking them on, and then once I hook them all on, then I'm gonna start adding the beads and seashells. Why does this camera hate me? Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna do a few more now. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a line that I have cut, then I am grabbing, where is it? One of these, I don't know what these are called, clasps, putting it through, and I don't want them to be even because I don't want them all to be the same length, so I'm just stopping whenever. See, the ends are not completely even. One is longer than the other, and that's the way I like it. And now I'm going to add a bead. I've been kind of alternating between like a large bead and a smaller bead, but that's what I'm doing. Alright, I'm gonna go with a small bead now. I'm gonna find a small bead. I'm gonna do this one. Probably can't see because my camera hates me, but I'm just going to hook it through there and hook it through the second one. So now both ends are in, and I'm pulling it all the way to the clasp, or whatever these things are called. I'm calling it a clasp. And then I'm just tying the first bead down so it doesn't move on me when I'm trying to clasp it to the
lamp thing. And then I'm taking one of these and I'm just kind of making sure the knot is secure. Pulling it, and it is in. And now I'm going to open this clasp with these pliers. I have no idea if I'm in frame or not, but hopefully I am. And I'm just gonna open the clasp. Okay. And now I'm going to feed this clasp through one of these holes, which actually takes a long time because I feel like I should have gotten a bigger clasp. This is a little bit too small because it doesn't reach all the way around. But feeding it through. And then, oh gosh. Okay. Now I'm going to squeeze the clasp, which is hard when the clasp is too small. So I'm just gonna maneuver it a little bit.
been several weeks, but I have officially completed my seashell project, and it turned out so amazing, even better than I imagined. A lot of trial and error. I have this light bulb in here, and it's rechargeable, and there's a setting where it changes colors. And it just makes it even better. Took me forever, but we got there. And I'll show you where I keep this. I'm obsessed with this. Took me a very long time because the only time I had to work on this was when my daughter was taking her 2-hour nap. And then when she goes down for the night, I try to knock this out before I go to bed, but worth it. And I also made another one as well, but first I'm going to show you where I keep this. So this is a little front porch area, and I have a flower stand that I've just been hooking this on here. And this is where I keep her. Super pretty. Okay, the other one that I made is in the backyard. This is the other one, and I used this strainer that I got for 99 cents from Goodwill. And then I bought one of these plant stand hooks and put it inside this pot, and then I put rocks inside to hold the stand in place. My husband and my mom actually like this one better, but I don't know. And that is the end of this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know which one was your favorite, and I apologize for the quality of this video. I know it's not the best quality and it was kind of all over the place, but I'm super proud of both of my Seashell Windchimes and excited for the next project.